problems that went down yesterday, or if they're worse today. All the jittering's gone, so that's good. At least looks like the jittering's gone. Yeah, it looks like the jittering's gone. I don't see the chat though. I haven't tested this at all, so this could still suck. What's up, everybody? If you guys are just tuning in, give me a minute to get warmed up here, and maybe fast forward to like the 3-minute mark or something. I don't know. Whatever you got to do. I'm sure the timestamp's down below. If we're actually live, we're good. Cheers, brother. Right now, it tells me nobody's in here. There's no chat popping up when I click the button. So that's weird. So I may have made a mistake by not testing this again. Well, we're gonna find out what's going on. May just take a minute too. Maybe nothing actually starts working until 12:45, since that's when I said I was gonna start this stream. You know, that could be the issue. I don't know, starting the thing. But what I do notice is it's functioning better. I can tell that the it's not as jittery as it was the other day. So maybe they put some kind of update through. So good for them for updating something, it looks like, maybe. Let me hit the microphone. Works. I can mute myself. But hitting the chat button does nothing, which is weird. Let me see here. I go to stream settings. I don't know. I don't see anything else. I go to the alerts. Those are right. Show alerts. You know, I don't know what the fuck that's about. Going to advanced settings. Let's see what we got. What's up, everybody? We got stream settings. We got editor. Yeah, see, where's the chat box? You know what I mean? We really got to get the chat box going here. What's up, everybody? Assuming it's working. Oh, there's the chat. There we go. What's up, Jerome? We're about to find out if the chat's working the right way today on this thing. I see Unknown Slays. I see Jerome E-Man. What's going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a good day, whether you're at work or whatever you're doing. I was just doing some work. I got some podcasts to record in a little bit, and we're going to be doing that. Jesus, Killer, are you okay, bro? You're in urgent care because your throat hurts? Just stay calm, you know, everybody. You know, even if you get sick, just, you know, try to stay calm. It's natural to get sick, as we all know. You know what I mean? There's if you're sick, it's like a 65% chance that you have something different than COVID. And if you do have COVID, you know, there's a 99-point-something% chance you'll be fine. So, you know, just relax if you're not feeling it, you know, not feeling too good. What's up? Sneaker Addict, dude, what's going on? How you doing, Sneaker Addict? Oh, the chat is doing its fuck up like it did last time. What's up, Mr. Kincaid? You know what's weird is the old chat, before they updated this, it used to scroll like normal. You could read the chat in real time. But now the chat, it refreshes on and off and goes back to the beginning of the whole entire show chat, and then to the middle, and then eventually maybe it comes around back to the new comments. It's very weird. Now, I don't know if it's maybe when people aren't commenting, it's going back in time just to do something. I don't know if that's the case, but either way, it doesn't seem like it's working right. The other thing that's not working right is above me, it usually tells me how many people are watching me, and I'm like, okay, I can see how many people are watching.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
It's not here.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it.
I will refrain from making rough jokes here on out. I've been out the loop and old school humor isn't in style here. Nothing personal. Shock jock is the name of the game.
Nah, Goon, you're good, man. I just don't know whether people are serious or not anymore with the type of like comments you make. I can't tell what you're saying, you know what I mean? The Goon! If you're talking about the Patreon thing, I don't know what's a joke anymore, you know what I mean? You can't blame me, though, you know what I mean? People make those real comments.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it. Want some bubbly?
I get you,
Look
though.
at this stuff. Oh,
keep bringing it on, bro.
Bubbly. That's it.
Lots of fraud starting to get exposed in the election. Some outlets are starting to backtrack on Biden as president. This month will be the exclamation point on a shit show of a 2020.
Robbie Hyde, man. What's up, Robbie? Thanks for the $3. Robbie and the Goon coming in early with these donations, man. Thank you, guys. And nah, Goon, you're good, bro. I just never know what people are really saying, you know what I mean? How do I know anymore? If they do, you know, like I said, every election there's tons of fraud, so it's hard to, you know, you could do this every election, I feel like. But if there's more fraud than normal this election, I mean, that's going to be interesting if that's the case. And certainly, dude, if there is some kind of backtracking, then you're going to see people freaking out on the left. So then you're going to have people on the right and the left freaking out over everything. Crazy. Kind of dangerous to be where we are. You know, I'm trying to get some vitamin D today, so I'm out in the car right now. What's up, James? What's up, Mad Action? Thank you guys for the donos. It's hard to read this chat, unfortunately, because the new chat is stupid. So, you know. Oh, the Goon, yeah, man. I don't know what you mean by old days, but I mean, like, I'm still game for any kind of humor, you know what I mean? I like the potty humor. I like whatever humor you got, Goon. I'm good for whatever. But I mean, if you're talking about old days with other people, I mean, there's nothing I can do about that, bro. People left. People leave. People leave shows and then they bash me. I mean, what are you going to do, bro? You want to talk, I mean, it's not my fault. You know what I mean? What am I going to do, bro? Joe, what have you been up to? Find me some Pokemon, send you the shipping. Wait a minute. What are you saying? Fucking, this chat sucks. I'm sorry, guys. Can someone tell me how many people are in here, too? Because I can't even tell how many people are watching right now. Dude, not only is the chat, dude, oh my god, dude, I just messaged them too. I just emailed one of the guys. I was like, dude, your update on your app sucks. Like, I don't know what's going on. This chat is all over the place, dude. It's back at the beginning right now. It's on Mr. Kincaid telling me good afternoon. So if you want to donate, I guess it's good for donations. You got to donate to get words across so I can see what's going on. 54 people. Wow, that's a little underwhelming, but I'm sure more people will get out eventually, but it is kind of afternoon time. Thank you, Sneaker Addict, and everybody else who said so. Let me go back up and see. I'm pissed Walmart isn't shipping. Really? What?
Do a little basketball dance off the
Serious?
concrete. I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers. I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
Yeah.
You should go to Title Match Network and check out Mission Pro Wrestling's show from November 6th. My best experience in my 15 years as a wrestling fan. Thunder Rosa is so easy person to talk to.
Oh, yeah. Ryan Romano. Ryan, thank you for the $10, Ryan. I'm surprised you didn't donate your donation. What's up, Ryan Romano? Thank you for the $10, man. Yeah, Title Match Wrestling. I'll check that out, man. I haven't seen that yet. I got to shout out the Title Match Wrestling guys. They sponsored the show for months a little while back. I don't know if my coupon code still works. It's probably Cronin or something. I don't know if it still works. I got to hit them up again. See if we want to start something again with each other. But they're great. Website's great. It's basically like the Fight Network. It's like Fight, except for it's just wrestling mostly. You know what I mean? It's probably the biggest iPay-per-view channel that's out there besides Fight. You know, but Fight obviously is a bigger thing, and there's more people, and it's a big app. But you know, it's good. The Title Match Network is good. Or see, I always confuse it because they changed the name. I think it was like Title Match Wrestling Network. Then it's Title Match Wrestling on YouTube. There's a bunch of stuff. We're flooded in Miami from the storm. Yeah, dude. I told you at the beginning of the year, man. I was like, this is gonna be the worst hurricane year ever. And we're probably going to get some kind of natural disaster. That hasn't happened yet in Mass. I thought we were going to get an earthquake. Leah's always grumpy with me because she's like, you always do the I told you thing. And I'm like, well, that's because nobody believes me when I, like, give an opinion or a projection. Probably because I'm dumb. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a real stupid person. And so, like, I'm so stupid that when I'm like, you know, I think there's going to be a record of hurricanes this season. And I think, you know, we're going to get like a tornado that does something, or earthquakes or something in Massachusetts, you know, and then we get an earthquake, 4.0, not a big one, but I mean, that's big for Mass. And then you get, you know, some tornadoes, and then you get hurricane, you know, that came up here, turned into a tropical storm. You know, you get records of tornadoes or hurricanes. And, you know, it's just like, I don't understand, like, why that prediction was so crazy. You know what I mean? Like, all these people said, like, you're an idiot, like, you're crazy. And I'm like, why? I've been watching the storm patterns and stuff. It looks like this is going to be fucking crazy. And then these are all the same people that believe in global warming and all these other things. And it's like, well, don't you, so why are you arguing about it? Like, why wouldn't you say, like, you're probably right? Or why wouldn't you say, yeah, it looks like it? Why would you say, like, you're fucking stupid? Like, I mean, you know what I mean? And here we are in November, and now I gotta go, like, I remember what I said, you know, and then someone goes, you always do that. Well, what the fuck is the answer? You know what I mean? You know, when I just make a statement, like, you know, I think we're gonna fucking see the most hurricanes, like, this year, and it's gonna be fucking crazy, and whatever the fuck else. And then somebody says, you know, you're really stupid. And then it happens. And then I tell you, hey, remember when you called me stupid, this happened? And then people go, I hate that you do that. You know, lots of people tell me this too. It's not just one person, it's a lot of people. And I'm like, well, okay, well, I was just talking normal when I talked about it. I gave a prediction, and, you know, you called me a dumbass. Now I tell you that, you know, hey, remember when you called me a dumbass? Like, it's no right answer. It's like, so basically, it's like, what I understand is, like, people just want me to shut up. Shut the fuck up, Joe, and just be an idiot. You know what I mean? I think that's what people really want. It's like, hey, listen, just shut the fuck up and don't know anything and be quiet. So I think that's what I need to do more or something. I don't know. You know, in January I bought masks, and I bought gas masks and things like that. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't we didn't need gas masks really, but we didn't know, you know. And you know, I don't know. It's very strange. Very interesting. Anyway, I got to record a bunch of podcasts today, so I've only got a little bit longer on here with you guys. And I'm going to record a bunch of podcasts for the new show. And the chat stopped working, so I don't even know what people are saying right now. You might have ESP. Why do people say you also do that? I don't know. It might be because I'm an idiot, you know? I definitely think I'm no Dick Albert. Yeah, I am a dumb person. I'm on heroin right now, Joe. You dare me to drive? Bonesaw McGraw. Dude, imagine if you were on heroin. You might be, actually. Maybe you are, but that'd be kind of crazy. Dude, think about it. It snowed. It just snowed in October. I shoveled 5 inches of snow, or 4 inches of snow. I shoveled 4 inches of snow the other day, bro. The other day, I shoveled 4 inches of snow. 4 inches of snow, and then that was in October. So for Halloween, we were walking around on Halloween with fucking mounds of snow. And not mounds, we were walking around with a couple inches of snow, and it was slushy. But it was snow on Halloween. And now it's November 9th, and it's 70 degrees out. What the fuck is this, dude? Like, what's going on? 69 people watching, that's awesome, because that's the best number. Because I'm a 12-year-old or something. I'll shoot a gram. What the fuck? Global warming, Bryce Blackwell says. Probably, yeah. Looks like that. I don't think I'm smart at all. I mean, I'm not smart. I just get feelings about things and I get like you know what it is I get like weird feelings about things.
Off the concrete. I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers. I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your...
Thank you, Ryan Romano. I really appreciate it.
Mission Pro Wrestling Run It Back Friday, December 11th at Pinball's Kingdom in Buda, Texas. Thunder Rosa vs. Baby D. Kimberly vs. Killer Kelly. La Rosa Negra vs. Lacey Ryan for the MPW Championship.
Wow. I mean, look, Rosa Negra's, she's definitely somebody that needs to be hired. Like, she needs to be high. She needs to be higher, dude. If you've seen her wrestle, oh my God, bro, is she a good wrestler? Like, so good. I think she's changed her first name a couple times though. They probably, I don't know when I last saw her wrestle. I've seen her wrestle a lot of great women. But she is so good, man. She is so good. I love her in the ring. She is badass. They probably changed her name because it's a little too close to the N-word. People freak out over that. Even though, you know what I mean, like, obviously it's not, but it's like, she is really good. I'd like to see her wrestle Thunder Rosa more. She'd be someone, you know, who could wrestle Sasha Banks. I don't remember. But either way, man, what's up, Mr. Oh, it's Mr. Kincaid again. It's his first comment repeating a million times. I don't know why it does that. She's so good. But dude, absolutely, man, you know the reptilians are coming down. Fact of the matter is global warming everywhere. It's global. There's a global initiation going on. Yeah, I think I might do that AEW watch-along reaction later on to that. Bone Samagra, what's up, Steve? Kalan, how you doing, bro? Just don't want a blizzard like 93. They're going to change her name, definitely, because people will be uncomfortable. It's a Latino name? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Absolutely, man. She's great. Buenos noches. It's actually buenos tardes. What up, Will Tactics? Buenos tardes. Thank you, Ryan Romano, for the $10 again, man, by the way. I got about 15 minutes left, 20 minutes left, maybe. So hit me with whatever, and we'll try to do it. Sorry that the chat is kind of broken on this still, so I'm scrolling to try to find you. What up, Alan? Yeah, dude, listen, I just stereotype everything. I'm glad you liked the episode I uploaded on Patreon. But yeah, dude, I just stereotype everything. I think people in Texas shoot people. Like, I feel like people in Texas go out and they just hunt and eat meat in their backyard. You know, everybody in San Francisco butt pumps and eats cum. I mean, that's me. I mean, you may do different, but I just stereotype people. I go, yeah. San Francisco, you know, they serve cum in every restaurant. It's just cum. It's got man jizz, like in every restaurant. In Texas, people eat deer in their backyard. That's me. You can believe whatever you want. I'm just saying. In Texas, they shit in an outhouse in the backyard. And in San Francisco, they butt pump other humans. Whatever. Do whatever you gotta do. I like it. Did I watch, oh shit, this fucking chat. I'm sorry, guys, about the chat. I'm sorry. At least the donations work. At least that's the one thing, right? To keep everything going. Well, you know, you'll get a kick out of the fact that I just worked like 2 hours doing something else that and I made less money than I did just in the last 30 minutes here. Thank you, Ryan Romano and Robbie and the Goon. So kind of funny, kind of in a way, but also, you know, that's just how things work. You know, I remember when I used to work at a supermarket and I made fucking $7 an hour.
About to get it, man. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Ryan again, brother. What's up, Ryan?
My pleasure, Joe. Thank you for letting me promote Thunder Rosa and Mission Pro Wrestling.
Wow.
It was so awesome meeting her. I'm so honored to know her.
Mission Pro is great. And yeah, anything Thunder Rosa does. So I'm going to check out the Title Match Wrestling Network and watch Mission Pro and watch Thunder Rosa. Also, yeah, ZZW. Someone said, I barely watch CZW anymore, you know. I like the idea of a hardcore match happening in an event, but I don't like when it's just too much of it or too much ridiculous. But there's always been, you know, something or other out there from CZW that I've liked. You know what I mean? There's always something that I'm like, oh, that's fucking great. You know, I like CZW, but I haven't been caught up on it currently. I always just kind of randomly watch some things they've done or did, and whether it's 5 years ago or 2 years ago or 1 year ago or last, you know, it's always random. I'm never caught up on what's going on currently with them, but I do go and look them once in a while. Chris, what's with Brock Lesnar's new look? Yeah, I don't really understand why everybody was obsessed with what Brock Lesnar looks like. I saw that from a lot of people, and it was like not viral, but it was up in the feed. There was videos on it. There was tons of tweets on it, and it was like, what's his new look? I don't understand what his new look is. Can someone tell me what his new look is? Because I really didn't see a new look. I looked at him and went, yeah, that looks like Brock Lesnar. What the fuck new look is this? He's just dressed like he's from Canada now. He's from Minnesota. He's a country guy. He was dressed like a farmer, and he has a farm. I don't know what the new look is. I mean, maybe am I missing something about his look? That maybe there's something I'm missing. You know, I don't know. He's got a beard. He had a beard before, so I mean, I don't know if what's the difference. He has a goatee. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is this new look everyone's talking about, dude? Chris Jericho just turned 50. I think Jericho's gonna be retiring probably sometime soon coming up, as far as in-ring wrestling, or at least he won't be making many appearances. I'm going on the fact that, listen, Jericho can probably do anything in the world. The guy is crazy good. But what I'm noticing about him is he is slower now, and he's looking rough only because he's doing a lot of drinking. There's nothing wrong with that or anything like that. I mean, there is, but there isn't. You know what I mean? I understand. Like, I'm out of shape right now, and I'm 36. You know, at 36, Jericho was like, oh my God, bro. I'm in worse shape now than Jericho was at this age. But right now, Jericho is definitely in his worst shape ever, but he doesn't need to be. I feel like he does work out, obviously, and he does a lot of workouts and things like that. But I think it's got to be the drinking and the partying or something that's making him kind of weighed down or whatever. But he's got to be. This guy's like a machine, though. I mean, so he's crazy good. Jericho is so good, and he looks good, and everything else. But he definitely has that step missing, and it's only because of I think the drinking and stuff. That's my feelings on whatever. People talk about him being slower or whatever else the case and whatever. Of course he's going to be slower as you get older. But he needs to start getting in the Hogan territory, you know, like go out there, punch, kick, you know, he uses a bat outside the ring, you know, drop a leg, you know, kick a guy, drop kick, slam, and he's got the Judas effect. He's got the Lions tamer, whatever, you know, whatever else he's got, you know. But it's just obviously he's got to wrestle that more veteran style now because of that. But I really think the guy would be in crazier shape if he wasn't drinking and stuff. He really looks to me like he's drinking a lot and having a good time, which is, you know what I mean. What are you gonna do? Everybody's doing that. You know, he's still able to do what he's doing right now and look good. He doesn't look bad. Like it's not like he's doing such a bad job that people are like, oh my God, well, Jericho needs to calm down or quit or whatever. You know, I don't think that he needs to retire at all, and I don't think when he's out there that I think, wow, that guy's, you know, in trouble. He went a pretty long time with MJF the other day. I'm just saying that he's just like everybody else, which is, you know, I need to lose 25 pounds myself and then run and get in shape and build cardio. Have I done that? No. Do I look all right? I guess I'm 36, and I suppose I look all right for somebody who can't grow facial hair and has a round head and dresses like it's 1996. You know, but Jericho could also, you know, be in a better shape too. But he does a lot of partying, so that's really it. I think if he stopped a lot of the partying, stopped a lot of the drinking, and maybe toned it down a little bit in his professional world, you know, because he does so many things, You know, perhaps he would be have a little bit of a spring and look a little bit thinner and stuff like that in the ring. I think he would look a little better in the ring and move a little faster. But you know what I mean? I think that it's just it's a small little amount that would help him out. But I don't think he wants to do that. I think he wants to do what he's doing, and he's having a good time doing what he's doing. So no need to I don't know. No need to do anything. Am I Ryback's motivational stream? Yeah, Ryback is Ryback loves telling people how to be motivated, man, but then he doesn't motivate any. Then he's a dickhead to people. He's so weird. Sneaker Addict, are you still working with him, or are you done with him, or whatever? Did you see through the lies or whatever of Ryback? I wouldn't mind Ryback at all if he just wasn't like, I'm a motivational speaker, and what you need to do is you need to blah blah blah, and then like, but I'm gonna go attack people on Twitter, you know. He'd probably say that, well, I'm a pro wrestler and we do that. And it's like, okay. Then why didn't he understand when I was fucking joking around with him? You know what I mean? Even when I went up to him. Anyway, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? All I know is I'm no pussy. And most of you out there who criticize that situation, who probably aren't watching right now, but that's okay. Most of the people who criticize that situation, they're like, look how scared Joe. Look at what he does. It's like, Joe went up to him, stupid. I went up to Ryback. Ryback was so angry, he talked about how he wanted to smash my skull in and all this stuff on his Instagram and his podcast, right? I see Ryback at WrestleCon, and I walk up to Ryback, shake his hand. As I'm shaking his hand, look him in the eyes and say, I'm Joe Cronin. And then he goes, oh.
Super Chat Party.
Other people would have avoided him.
Here's a cup of JoJo.
Oh, thank you, Will Tactics. Thanks, man. You paid for my coffee, bro. Thank you. Thanks, man. I do got to get rolling in a few minutes I got to go record some podcasts. I got a lot of special guests coming on in this whole new launch of this new podcast. I don't even know what I'm going to call it. I don't know if it's going to be Joe Cronin Podcast or Joe Cronin Show Episode 1 or something. I don't even know. It's going to be non-wrestling, though, I'll tell you that. Although I am going to incorporate wrestling in a small way into it, because I'm going to ask a lot of the guests, hey, you know, you still watch wrestling? Why don't you watch wrestling? So it's going to be a way to do a sit-down interview and podcast with people about their books, their comedy, their acting, whatever it is. But on top of it, I'm going to bring in the pro wrestling world for a second and see just how into they ever were or are, and find out why they stopped watching. And I think that'll be really fun for all of us to kind of connect and find out why these people stopped watching wrestling, or if they still watch wrestling. You know, probably not, though. And then just do a regular podcast with these people. And so that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be like an old school, like my old show. It'll be new people all the time. So that'll be interesting. It'll be me and a new guest every time, kind of like, you know, Joe Rogan style or something like that. And yeah, that'll be a new show here. And thank you to the patrons who make it possible on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Will Tactics, thanks, bro. Let me go back to the chat and try to find comments now that the chat is, you know, jacked up. Let it go. Small stuff with people you talk about for years. Well, you guys brought it up in the chat, so, you know, I think you need to let it go. You become obsessive with your grudges. No, you asked me the question. The chat brought it up. So maybe you're obsessive. What do you think of the UFC Daniel Cormier versus Ariel Helwani? Coming to WWE. The chat keeps disappearing, so it's hard to read these things. There's like a million shows called Cup of Joe. I can't do that. Behind it, especially Paul Heyman in the storyline. I don't know. I guess I don't like UFC people coming to WWE anymore. I don't care for it, and I don't, like, is this light making any difference? This shadow is freaking me out because I'm like half in the dark over here. Yeah, I just don't care about UFC people coming, I guess, unless, you know, yeah, none of that excites me, because the wrestling is so bad, the scripting is terrible, the writing is bad, everything sucks. So no, none of that. I don't care about any of that. Until the regular show is good, anybody coming in is just so ridiculous, dude. You know what I mean? So ridiculous. No, the guy brought up Ryback to me, dude. He said, "Are you gonna go to his motivational stream?" So that triggered me into bringing up how he's a motivational speaker who charges you $10 to do a motivational speech, but then will bash people and attack them on Twitter. Very strange. I'd probably stop talking about it if Ryback ever had like acknowledged that his buddy Pat Buck tried to steal money from all of us. You know, Ryback said that Pat Buck stole money from him. Ryback said that he tried to steal more. We were charged thousands of dollars to talk to him, allegedly, and then he denied that was true, even though I wasn't really. We were making a joke out of it, and then but it was true. I don't know, dude. It's just whatever. You know the story if you know it. If you already know it, you know it, though. Relax. It's gonna be okay. I didn't bring it up though. You probably are Ryback. Why don't you stop being a pussy and call me and do a podcast and let's talk about it. Or talk about it off air. I don't care if it's off air, bro. Off the record, on the record, I don't give a shit. But you're a psycho. And you won't do that. I'm a fucking psycho. I'll come on the air and we'll solve it all, bro. Then my fan base will love you. And maybe yours will either like me or not. I don't even care. But whatever. So confirmed Kratos is Ryback. What's up, Kratos?
What's up, Kratos? Finish it. Feed me more.
Can you imagine if he had Can you imagine if he had come on? Like we would have plugged all his products. I would have like tested out all his products and stuff like that, and I probably would have worked. I probably would have liked them, and like do all the motivational stuff, and I would have like been like, he's fucking, it's good, man. I've been doing push-ups for a week. I would have helped him sell his stuff. It's weird. It's not too late. I don't know if I have the Jeff Hardy impression anymore, but that was funny during that Dean Ambrose thing. It was like Jeff Hardy was like, well, I don't know, me and Matt just come in the WWE. We're going to win the WWF titles, and I'm probably going to get in a drunk driving accident. I don't know, it was something like that. I don't have it anymore. We got about a few more minutes left here, not a couple more minutes. Ryback selling his nudes. No, he really was doing that. That was really him that said that. I showed you the tweet. He was texting it out. I don't think he was selling his nudes, though. I don't know what that's about. He was doing a contest or something, and he was using a picture of himself in the contest or something. I don't think he was actually selling his... I don't think so. I don't know if I could do... I'd have to, like, listen to Jeff a little bit to do his impression, I think. But, I don't know why they come and they go. I have to listen to Jeff. Jeff is great in real life, by the way. That guy in real life is him. That's just him. You know? Remember that time it seemed he copied you throwing your products? Yeah, it was weird. What was weird about that was we played that video of me throwing my things behind me like a week before he did that. And so it was weird because it was like, we put that up of me going like, you want to take some vitamin C? And I throw it behind my back. You want to take some of this? Throw it. But to be honest, that's kind of like a common thing, I think, for like sales guys with pills and stuff. We put this in it. We put that in it. Then we put this in it. And you throw it away. I think that's an old style like joke that's everyone's aware of. So, you know, maybe from the 80s or something, you know. First we put this in it, then we put that in it, then we put some of that in it, you know. I don't think that's, so that could just be parallel thinking, you know. I don't know if he necessarily really did that or not, you know. Probably not, so maybe. But I do remember people brought it up to me. But that was very bizarre that he did it the same week, no doubt about it. But can't really say, you know what I mean? I can't say yes or no to that, in all honesty. But it was weird. A lot of the other stuff is similar too. I'm an old school WWE t-shirts. They're both old. Oh my god, this is so weird. I gotta keep hitting this button. Trey Kuroa, who's your favorite rapper? It's like it's probably like Eminem and Tupac or something. It's like Eminem, Tupac, and I don't know, Dr. Dre. Right now I like Tom McDonald. It's only the white ones. No, I'm just kidding. Right now I like NF. I like NF. I like the other guy who sounds like Eminem. The new, you know what I mean? The guy I'm talking about. Before that, it was LL Cool J. Like for a while when I was a kid. It was LL Cool J and Salt and Pepper. And who else? I'm mostly into rock and stuff, obviously, as you can tell. But who was it? DMX. Probably be all those. Probably those. There's a lot of other rap I listen to and stuff like that I listen to, but I mean those would be the ones that, you know, I always liked the most. I went to years ago I went to a concert in New York for MF Doom. I haven't been to almost any rap concerts ever. I've always been to rock or metal or whatever the hell, but never been to really a rap. Saw Mos Def, and I saw Mos Def and Jay-Z and MF Doom. MF Doom in a small club in New York. I went there because I'm friends with some of those people. And because we met, because we were making a like a movie thing or like a little short film.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff.
Bubbly.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. Working just south of the cesspool, Springfield today, Joe. Hope you are having a good day.
Are you really colonelstutters in Springfield, Mass? Are you serious? That's crazy. I'm surrounded by mass holes. What's going on? colonelstutters, thanks for the $3, bro. It wasn't a porno fest, love, though, no. Thank you, man, for being a... colonelstutters, thanks for being a... I think you were a producer still, if I'm not mistaken. Thanks for being a $25 producer. Fest love. It wasn't a porno. Although I wish it was, because I would love to fuck MF Doom in that mask. You know, just get MF Doom down on the ground and just smash him. Tech 9 is... Yeah, I like Tech... You know, I do like Tech 9. I made fun of Tech 9 a little while back, but it's okay. Beastie Boys are alright, but I don't know why they're like rock rap to me. They're not even like real... They're like funky rhyme music. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm talking about the Beastie Boys. Like, that's to me, like, that's like, it's such old rap that it's like rock rap talk, like funk or something. I don't know. It's like not, I don't know. It's like LL Cool J and Salt and Pepper, like when I was a little kid, you know? Like basically once a white guy can shred what that was, then I consider that to be like it's not really listenable anymore. You know what I mean? Like Salt and Pepper. Yeah, he's a man with the briefcase. Want to get a suitcase. Want to do this thing. Like if a white guy can beat that, then like now that's not rap anymore to me. So now it's like that's how I know that it's over. You know what I mean? Like, all right, Beastie Boys, you know, that's no, okay. You know, LL Cool J, no. You know, Salt and Pepper, and there's like an 8-year-old white kid that raps better than them on like you know, YouTube right now. So sorry, it's not rap anymore. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I like it all. I pretty much like tons of music. So much music, it's insane. I'm a big artsy piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like on here, I'm a sometimes my personality doesn't match up with what you know what I mean? It's fucking weird. I like the new System of a Down. Heard that the other day. That was cool. Did you hear that Cody's going to work? Yeah, he's going to wrestle another 5 years, then he's going to run for something in Georgia. It's going to be hard for him to win, but maybe not, based on the new election results, because he's a Democrat. So I would consider Cody to be a pretty progressive guy, but you know, I never know what he is, because he says, you know, like, we're, you know, no, shock factor's out the window, but then we get tons of shock factor, you know what I mean? So I don't know what, and he said that other things like that, like, we're gonna do all this stuff and then it doesn't happen. It's like, he really is a politician. Cody really is a politician. Oh man, we're gonna have all this diversity and stuff, and they kind of do, but not what? I don't get it. Joe, who's your favorite cartoon character? Shit, Beavis and Butthead or something. I don't know. Be like The Simpsons, Beavis and Butthead, and South Park. But character, I don't know, man. Who's a single character? Probably be Beavis. Beavis is hilarious. Oh shit, I just dumped coffee all over myself. I gotta get out of here in a minute, actually. Only got 2 minutes left. Aeon Flux, yeah, I remember I used to love that one, man. Favorite month of the year is probably June because of my birthday. And it's warm out. You know, other than that, it's probably October. Blue October. Yeah. Blue October is a band that I always reminds me of working at Spencer's Gifts. I used to listen to the single that would play, their single would play over the air a million times every day. And we were laughing at it because the guy who sings in Blue October sounds like Winnie the Pooh. And if you don't know Blue October, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you listen to Blue October, that what was that? It was like a sort of a single back in 2006 or something. It was like, hate me today, hate me tomorrow. When the guy speaks, he sounds like Winnie the Pooh. He was like, you make a porno feel like home. And like when he talks, he sounds like Winnie the Pooh. So me and my buddy were in Spencer's Gifts, and well, wasn't my buddy. I mean, I just worked with him, but he was a good guy. And I don't remember his name now. I think it might have been Chris. Now I think about it, I don't know. What's up to Chris? He was like 900 pounds. And they would play that song, and when he said porno, you make a porno feel like home. Like, that guy just cracked up. Like, he was not a band guy. He wasn't an artsy guy. Wasn't in a rock. Wasn't in anything. He was like a sports guy. Like, he was straight up, all he knew was, like, Patriots football. Like, he didn't know anything about anything. He barely even knew, like, Korn or, like, Marilyn Manson stuff. But he would, like, you know what I mean? Like, if he heard something that sounded rock, he would just be like, I don't know, man. I don't get all that, like, Marilyn Manson, Slipknot stuff. He even called them, like, he goes, what is this, like, Slipknot? I'm like, dude, Slipknot? Are you fucking kidding me? Blue October? You think Blue October is Slipknot? He's like, I don't know, man. I don't know all these goth bands or whatever. And I'm like, well, they're not, oh my God, bro. Slipknot isn't goth, bro. It's like metal. And he's like, I don't know. He has no idea. But he was just dying at these lyrics by this guy. And I'm like, this is more like The Cure almost in 2006 or something. This is like alternative, like, rock something. And he was like, oh, okay. Oh, that shit was kind of funny though. But yeah, the guy speaks like Winnie the Pooh. If you ever go listen to his music, you'll fucking die. I watched a shitload of Seinfeld. It's got to be in the top 10 shows, right? I have to block out thoughts of you so Winnie the Pooh Bear doesn't lose his mind. I touch my little ferret with my finger 'cause I'm blind. But you gotta understand, like, he sounds like Winnie the Pooh, dude. But you know what's funny about that guy is I'm like, dude, you have no idea. You don't even know who Marilyn Manson, like Slipknot and Blue October sound like. You don't even know the difference between those bands. And I'm thinking, like, dude, imagine if I started playing some, like, Sepultura or fucking Diecast or Shadows Fall or, like, anything. Like, he might know Slayer, maybe. If I said Slayer, he might have been like, I've heard, I don't know. Like, he doesn't, whatever. So I thought about, like, you know, like, Lamb of God. He wouldn't even know who those bands are if I had said them to him, you know? If I was like, well, this is like Lamb of God, he'd be like, let's like the Lamb of God. And I'm like, no, like, that's a metal band. Oh, I don't know. He doesn't know. Like, if I'd gotten into, like, Norwegian black metal, he'd have been, his head would have exploded. By the way, how many people are in here? I played with Shadows Fall, so they were cool. I played with Hatebreed, Shadows Fall, Lamb of God, Reveille, I think it was. Years later, and then they broke up, I think. I don't know. Who's the other band that we played with that was dickheads? Who's the guy who's a shithead? Everybody knows this band, and I played with them. We slept in this fucking shitty bus. Fuck, who is this? It's a band. Oh my god, I can't. Why am I blanking on this band's name? They're a metal band, and like they were like so big for a second. After Shadows Fall, they were so big. Except Shadows Fall was great, and like the guy from this band, well, it was just one of the guys actually. The whole rest of the band was fine, I suppose. It was just the one guy, and that soured it for me. Man, what were they called? Fuck. I hated them though, because I thought that guy was a dickhead. It's not Creed. It wasn't Creed. Creed. Fuck. Hello, my friends, we meet again. I think I drowned my face again. I'm masturbating. 'Cause when you butt fuck me, I'm free. It's inside me, and I bleed. Up inside my anus, it'll fly. By the way, Scott Stapp is back. He's doing like a solo tour or something like that right now. Let me see. It's not Nickel Creed. Oh my god, dude. I wish I could remember this. I was hoping somebody would know the name. It's not OTEP. I never played with them. Killer, I'm sorry you're in urgent care, bro. I've been there too for multiple things. Especially with no insurance. I have no insurance, so I've been there. It's not OTEP, it's not Opeth. Both of those bands are fine. I never met either one actually. I saw them play. I never met them. I was a fan. Who's the band though, man? Damn it. It's not Dream Theater. It's like a more hardcore Kill Switch Engage. That's the band. That's them. That guy was a dick. He's a dick to the fans. At least the week I knew them. He was a dick to the fans, and he was a dick to the bands. So, Killswitch Engage, yeah, man. I remember thinking, like, I hope this band fucking never... Remember when I met... It was early on, too, so I remember thinking, like, I hope they fucking just break up next week, like... And then they got bigger and bigger and bigger, and I went, motherfucker, fuck those people. Like, those guys are dickhead. Like, I don't say that lightly. Like, you can be... Like, there's been bands who have been dicks, you know, who have been, like... You know, shitty, kind of, but you're just like, whatever, that's just how they are, who cares? But this guy was beyond shitty, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, like, I've met wrestlers who have been dicks before, but the only wrestler I've ever wanted to say anything bad about was, and I'm not even that bad, and because maybe it was me, and maybe he was having a bad day, but the only bad experience I ever had with any wrestler, ever, I've been around wrestling for like 17 years now, like straight around it. Only wrestler I ever thought, like, man, fuck him, was Raven. That's it. Been around a million people. I've even been a shithead kind of to some things. Bubba Ray, I guess, Bully Ray yelled at me. But, you know, even though Bully Ray went off on me and stuff like that and all that stuff, he still pulled me aside and said what was up and was like, cool. And then did something good for me and was honest. And so that wasn't bad to me. But Raven was a dick face. But again, maybe it was him having a bad day. Maybe I rubbed him the wrong way. So that's not a big deal. The guy from Killswitch was worse than Raven by far. I don't have a George Costanza impression right that I know of, or right now at least. It was CM Punk's band. That makes sense why. Yeah, Kieran, I did tell you that story before. I told a lot of them before too. That's about it, man. I gotta get out of here. I gotta record a bunch of podcasts. I got people lined up to be on, and I gotta get everything going and get everything recorded. And I just want to say thank you guys for listening. Hope you hit the like button, all that shit. And I'll be back later. I'm going to react to the AEW thing that's going down. Remember, AEW Games, youtube.com/AEW Games at 6 p.m. We're going to find out what that's all about, and I will respond to it and give you my opinion of it. Coming up later. And then later on tonight is Corrupted Podcast, so we'll be up for that as well. Thank you for watching. Hit me up on Twitter at JCS Commentary, Instagram.com/Joe Cronin Show, Facebook.com/Joe Cronin Show, and go sub to Shame on News, Corrupted Nation. To this channel. Hit the like, share it everywhere, tell everybody on Twitter and the DMs and the Facebook groups and all the other places. Look at this jackass in his car talk about bullshit for an hour. And Patreon. Make sure you guys check out Patreon. And all the patrons who became producers, who are still producers, names are updated down below in the description box. They should be there on this video and last night's video, updated associate producers. And if you're somebody who's above the associate producer list and you think you should be on that list and you're not there, please message me and remind me, because I am a dumbass. And I don't have a secretary. Yo, what up to JuneBug? Cool, man. What's up, JuneBug? I didn't know he was in my chat. He was on the show a couple days ago. You better do a throwdown tonight. Yeah, no, we'll be doing throwdown tonight, baby. Don't worry about it. Throwdown's coming tonight, and we're out of here. Peace. And go check out all the stuff I put up on Patreon. More's coming. See ya. Get Dave Rose back. I don't know. I can't control him, bro. He didn't show up the other day, and I don't think he wants to be on, bro. It's up to him if he wanted to come on. He was invited, obviously, as he always is, but he didn't come on. So I don't know what to tell you about that. I can't really do anything if people decide to leave the show or decide not to call in the show. That's up to people what they want to do. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I take who wants to be here, and that's about it, baby. Goodbye. Buenos tardes. Adios. I come back into the broadcast. Now it says 13 people are in here. So now it tells me how many people are watching. So weird. I don't understand that. It probably stays at 13. Anyway, I guess there's a glitch on this phone that didn't enable the stream to end. But that's how it goes. Let's see if it works now. Oh, my audio was off. I don't know why my audio was off. The stream never ended, so I went back into the app and opened the stream up, and here it is. I don't know why. Anyway, goodbye for a second time. See ya. This app is a mess right now, but it's whatever. It happens. Sometimes people, new apps, they get it wrong, bro.